Hi, so welcome back to A Crafty Latina, and today I want to show you the new offset feature that is with the new Cricut Design Space version 6.6 update. It'll only be available once your computer updates to version 6.6. And the other thing, this is only available for desktops. It's not going to be available on mobile devices or iPads or anything. Not at the moment. Not sure what their plans are for the future. I'm sure hopefully it will be, but right now this is only for desktops. So let's get into the demo. So I'm just going to do normal happy birthday, because usually that's what I like to do, is sort of like signs with happy birthday. So once you have your text, you click on your text and offset becomes active. And there's a couple of things that you see here. First of all, it's still in beta form, which means it's very new. The first thing we see is distance. And by distance, it means as you increase or decrease, it's the space that is going to be between your text and the bubble behind it. See how big it got once I increased it? So they have a little line. It's very faint, but it's right here in the middle. And I guess that's the middle indicator of probably the preferred usage of it. But I'm going to put it a little bigger. I like to see it. See, now it's just a little tiny in the back. Okay. All right, so that's fine. The other two things that you will see, it's the corners. So right now it's on sort of like a squarish, more of a squarish corner, and you'll know that it's going to have, let me see if I can increase this. So if you'll see, it has square sort of edges, like hard edges. It's not like that bubble effect that we would want. So if you change it to a rounded corner, that'll switch it over. And now you'll see it's going to be more of a bubble effect. The other thing that you may notice is that you see the letters are overlapping behind. The bubble is like an individual letter. And that's because their weld feature is not turned on. Once you turn on the weld feature, the back automatically becomes one full shadow layer in the back. And that's exactly how I like to use it. I don't want the individual things. I want it to mimic the front, but be one big bubble in the back. And I think it's a little too big. I think the indicator that they have in the middle may be the right thing. So let's switch to that. Yeah, I like that. So once you have the spacing that you like, the edging that you like, and make sure to weld it unless you want each individual little bubble piece in the back to be separate, then you go ahead and you hit apply. And there we go. There's our shadow, and it's a separate layer. This is the first layer we started with, and it turns it into a second layer. Now I'm going to take this one step further. Let me make this a little smaller so we can work with it. I'm not sure what this little white thing is here. I saw this before when I did it as well. It doesn't cut it out, so I'm not worried about it. I think that's just a glitch in the system. It literally just cuts out the bubble. It doesn't cut this out, so I'm okay with that. So I'm going to take this a step further, and I'm going to make this a red just so that you can see design options. And now this, I'm going to fill it with a pattern. And how I do that, I go up into operation, I go in print and cut, hit standard. And then when I pick a color, instead of picking a color, I switch that to a pattern. And there are some patterns that are preloaded already, and you can upload patterns as well. And I think there's something in here, it's like a birthday or something that I like. I'm going to find that, and we're going to use that. Yeah, I like this one. And if you think it's a little busy or whatever, no, that's fine. It's a birthday. But I like it because now I could do this as a print and cut and do the back as, you can do this in cardstock and you can do this in vinyl. So if you're doing a birthday card, you would cut this out and then put that on the top and this part on the bottom, or you can do it in vinyl. You could do this front part as printable vinyl and the back as regular red vinyl, and then just layer it and iron on top of each other. So I'm going to do one more. I just wrote out my name, and the font that I use is Magnolia Sky. So the font, if you like this font, it's something that I downloaded on the font. And I'll link the video here on the top of how you can download fonts from the font. So if you would like to do a name, it's the same process. You go into offset. I like the more of the curve. Keep it there. Make sure it's welded. Hit apply. And now you have 2 layers. And you can change it to whatever color you want. You can do black and white, red and white, whatever it is. If you make it white, that didn't really show, so I wouldn't do that. Let's make it purple, and then the front would be white. That makes more sense. Oh my god, that looks so cute. And just you could either align it like that, like sort of offset when you put it together, or just highlight the entire thing and hit center across, and it'll be like that. So you have multiple looks that you can do. I love this feature. Oh my god, it took us forever in the past to do this in Inkscape and then bring it in. Now that we can do it here, it is, I mean, this is such a time saver. I actually like it offset like that. I may print this today and use it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please hit subscribe and like so that you get notifications on future tutorials. Have a blessed day. Bye.